Hi, we are here again at APM Equestrian Center. I am Diana and we are here today with Elena, who is a 8-year-old Andalusian mare. Today we're just going to be covering how to get on the horse, how to get the horse to walk forward, and how to stop the horse. Okay, in a minute we're going to learn how to mount on the horse. First we need to make sure that the stirrups are on the correct length. Now to measure that, you're going to walk to the stirrups and you're going to pull it down. Okay? You're going to place the middle of your fingertip, or the longest part, on the top buckle of the stirrup iron. So then you glide it underneath your arm. It has to be the same length as your arm. Then you should be 1 or 2 holes more or less correct. Okay? We do that so that in case something happens, you are more or less in the right position for your leg. Now make sure that when you pull the stirrup down before you get on, you do the same thing on the other side. We're going to mount using a mounting block or small stairs instead of going from the ground onto the horse, because it's better for the horse's back and for your saddle. If you mount from the ground, you do that every single day, you're going to wear out and stress out the left shoulder of the horse. Okay? Or you might even twist your saddle after a long time. So it's better for the saddle and for the horse's back to mount from a block. Now, we're always going to mount from the left side of the horse. This actually comes back from what people say way back when horses were being used for the military. People were mounting from the left because the soldiers had their sword. If they were mounting from the right, they might accidentally stab their horse. So that tradition is carried on until now. We are mounting from the left. When you are going to mount, make sure that the reins are in the riding position, so loop it over the head of your horse. Okay. If your horse is nice and quiet, you can grab your mounting block and place it so that it's close to the horse's shoulder. Okay. Now, ideally, your horse should be standing still at all times. If your horse keeps walking away, then you might need to teach your horse to stand still by the mounting block. I'm going to mount up on Elena in a moment. I'm going to get on the mounting block and I'm going to place my left foot into the left stirrup iron. Then I'm going to make sure that I hold my left arm on top of the saddle. I'm going to swing my leg over the saddle and I'm going to try to land nice and smoothly in the saddle. So you want to make sure that you are holding onto the reins, swing your leg over and land softly. Now this whole time you want to make sure that your horse is standing nice and quiet and not walking away. Just to explain how to sit on top of a horse, we want to make sure that you're sitting nice and straight. You want to be able to create a line from the back of your head, your shoulder, your hip to the back of your heel. You want to make sure that your heel is the lowest point where your leg lies and your toes are pointing up and straight ahead. You don't want to sit out like this. You don't want to be sitting out like a ballerina like that either. With your hands, you want to grab the reins with your thumb on top, your pinky on the outside of the rein, clasp it over the reins and place your hand slightly above the wither area, a little bit in front. You want to be able to draw a line from the elbow to the horse's mouth. And remember, the horse has got a bit in its mouth. You don't want to be pulling on the horse's mouth all the time because it might be a little bit painful, yeah? So you want to make sure that there is a connection straight line between you and the horse. You want to just gently squeeze your legs, your lower legs onto the horse's belly, both legs together, and just ask your horse to walk. To get her to turn, you're just going to activate a little bit your right rein. To turn to the left, you want to activate a little bit your left rein. So you can ask her to turn. Once you want her to stop, you squeeze the muscles on your hips and you gently ask her to halt. If you cannot halt right away, you can gently squeeze on the reins. I hope you enjoyed watching some information we provided earlier on the brushing, grooming, and getting on the horse. We are here at APM Equestrian Center, and if you would like to join us, and have a ride, please come and visit our social media, and hopefully we get to see you here.